Today's young adults will never pay off their credit card debts. When we think of young adults debt, we think of student loan debt, but according to an article in Times Magazine, there seems to be a growing number of young adults in credit card debt, and many of them will take this debt to the grave. After doing extensive research about the United States credit card policy, I feel that I am qualified to speak to you about this topic. The United States debt problem could be improved if there were some more regulations on credit cards. Today we will talk about the current problems in the United States credit card policies, talk about some solutions, and talk about the benefits of those solutions. Today, America's youth clearly has a problem budgeting finances. According to Times Magazine, in a study of 1,000 renters, more than 75% of renters between the ages of 18 and 24 are spending more than they make each month. In the same article, a shocking 20% have spent more than $100 over what they are making each month, and that's every month. The youth then start to rely on credit cards to make it until they are paid again. With this age group being so young, it's safe to say they haven't built up any type of credit, so that probably means they're paying high interest rates. Clearly, this cannot continue for a number of reasons. The first reason is that if youth are spending, say, $100 more than they earn each month, with a typical credit card interest rate of 19%, assuming they are making the minimum payments of $25 each month, at the end of 6 months, they are in the hole around $800. According to Times Magazine, although these young adults are not yet at their peak earning ages, this will greatly decrease demographic spending power because these people will still be paying interest on a carton of orange juice or a box of spaghetti they bought a decade earlier. A new study from Ohio State University found that young adults are not only racking up more debt, but they are slower at paying it off. If they continue to spend this way, there will be a significant amount more elderly people in financial problems in the future. Lucia Dunn says that many people are borrowing on credit cards so heavily that payoff rates at these levels are not sufficient to recover their credit card debt by the end of their life. We can expect more people to carry credit card debt at death, which could have loss implications for the credit card issuing banks. We have talked about some shocking facts about the misuse of credit cards at young ages and how it can affect more than just the person. Now let's look at some other causes of debt. Debt is all over America. According to the American Debt Advisor, the number of Americans in debt is somewhere near 80%. I'm going to discuss some of the top causes of debt according to Bankrate. The first is reduced income but same expenses. This can result in a loss of a job or taking a job with a lower income. Divorce, gambling, underemployment, and no money communication skills are also reasons people experience debt. One of the biggest debt-causing things is poor money management. A monthly expense schedule is very important. Without one, it is easy to not know where your money is going. Without a schedule of expenses, you may be spending hundreds of dollars unnecessarily. Now that I have discussed some of the reasons debt happens, let's talk about some possible solutions. The United States needs to make some regulations when it comes to credit cards. According to CardHub, although the Credit Card Act of 2009 is in place, people think that people under the age of 21 cannot obtain a credit card, but that is not the case. You can get your own credit card as soon as you turn 18 with proof of income. So although there is an act in place, that is not enough. What the United States needs is to make some more rules when it comes to allowing people to spend more than they are earning. A possible solution is that they regulate payments each month. If you miss more than 2 payments, instead of allowing to continue to rack up the bills, put a freeze on your account. Having this rule in place would prevent spenders from overdoing it and getting into too much debt. The United States should also put a requirement for people under the age of 21 who miss payments to attend consumer credit counseling. according to consumercredit.com, credit counseling helps people determine the best way to approach a situation specific to them. Credit counseling has certified counselors that will help you evaluate the following: your current financial situation, provide you with a detailed review of income and expenses, provide options based on goals, which may include a debt management plan. If the debt management plan is the best option, they will provide you with a complete program and details. We have now talked about some solutions that would help young adults and adults out with money management. Now let's talk about benefits of implementing these regulations. It is clear that something needs to be done about the amount of people in debt. Implementing these rules will help people not get into so much credit card debt. Some benefits of credit counseling are establishing a debt management plan, which will help pay back what was purchased while getting you out of debt. Credit counseling is especially important for young adults so they learn how to be in control. This will also help young adults learn more about how much trouble they can get into with credit cards. Putting a freeze on credit cards after missed payments will benefit both the credit card company and the individual. As I recently stated in my presentation, that credit card companies may see a trend of not getting back what they are giving out, according to Lucia Dunn. If credit card companies were to start freezing an account after 2 missed payments, they would have a better chance at receiving the money that was lent out. Overall, these solutions have the potential to decrease the amount of debt Americans are in. The current debt situation of America is likely to be reduced with these new regulations. Today we have talked about current problems America is having, some solutions, and benefits of those solutions. By implementing these new regulations, we can help those young adults get out of credit card debt.